Hi there. For Class 5 discussion regarding the unfortunate passing away from the sustained injury of the fall by the employee from the conveyor system disassemblement. Um, Technically speaking, in any type of prevention, the company should have had an IIPP or an injury and illness prevention plan in place where it would have gone over with this employee upon day of employment, anytime a major change has occurred in the policy. And not just with this employee, with every employee. Anytime an accident has happened or a notice that there needs to be a change to safety has to be implemented, that should have been something that was gone over on a more frequent than the first time they were hired basis. This employee should have also been wearing the proper fall protection equipment or having been set in the fall protection equipment. It's important that other employees should have noticed this before going out and performing this action. Manager should have also noticed this, or at least a site manager or a floor manager or something to that effect. In terms of citations and sanctions the company can face from this, this is where, one, it has to be reported by OSHA, absolutely, within, I believe it's 8 hours of the incident occurring. And this can turn into various different violations, but per OSHA, this would be a serious violation, referencing the Department of Labor website, saying violation where a substantial probability that death or serious physical harm could result and where the employer knew or should have known of the hazard. If the employer was aware of the hazard, they should have had the proper checks in place to make sure that this employee who was operating this had all the fail-safe equipment on there. Fines, dues, perhaps charges for a legal side of things could also come into play here. And if I was the health and safety leader for this company, my immediate next steps following the fatality would be, 1, it's got to be reported. 2, reviewing all of the IIPP or the illness prevention plan, reviewing it, specifically reviewing that section of prevention for the injury portion of it, reviewing all of this fail-safe or the fall protection equipment, ensuring that new systems are in place or check systems that every time an employee is going with the intent to go perform an action that requires this safety, there's someone who has that check in place to make sure that they are properly equipped in the fail-safe manner moving forward, and then perhaps just doing a retraining for everybody immediately once that new has been updated. So the kind of is a little bit shorter than what I've normally done in the past, but covering for this discussion regarding the unfortunate passing of the employee.